Okie dokie, we are gonna be showing you how to sell in a guild store today. With me today, I have Death Toll, one of
Hello?
our hello. How we're going to be using a combination of Master Merchant, Awesome Guild Store, and TTC to be doing this today. So when I go into the add-ons, Awesome Guild Store, Master Merchant, make sure you have the updated 3.5. You do not want the previous version. And if you don't have the updated Master Merchant, please delete it and get the new one. And TTC, also known as Tamriel Trade Center. I'm not going to get into how to download all these. Hopefully, you know how to do that. If not, you can always just message us direct and we can help you out with that. For settings, let's go into our add ons today. So, Awesome Guild Store. Um, uh, these are, once again, this is something that you can just kind of play around with. It gives you some different notifications that you can turn off and on, just like most add-ons. Master Merchant has lots of different settings you can do. Open with your mail, open with the store. Um, Once again, it's just stuff you can click off and on. Some of the more important ones, though, I like to have show pricing history graph, show pricing information, and show crafting cost info. I have all those ones turned on. Ignore outlier prices. Actually, that one should be on. And that's like if somebody sells something for a ridiculously high price, it'll ignore it. So somebody sold a treasure map for 10K, it's not going to mess up your averaging. Um, and then everything else turned off there. Guild store options on for the stack price calculator. That one's on as well. And I like to keep just leave that one off. And that is off. TTC, pretty much run everything on. Actually, that one should be on as well. And that's about it. So those are the add-ons that I'm using. So when I go to the bank, click on Guild Store. Click on the store you want to sell in. So up here, it gives me an option to sell from my inventory or my craft bag. If you have ESO Plus, this is um, a really cool feature. I believe this is done from the Awesome Guild Store. Right now I have nothing listed, so typically I like to list out of my craft bag. So let's go see what I have too much of and I'll start selling some of it. Uh, okay, so let's sell some rawhide. So when I mouse over that, you'll see TTC just a 5 to 7. Um, so when I click on it to sell it, this is actually what Master Merchant does for me. It lets me set my quantity, my unit price, and it'll tell me what the total price is for selling. And these are the fees that'll come off it. This is what I'll actually get if I sell it. So you can actually select Master Merchant price, which will give you the average. Um, Select the last price that you sold it for or default price. So I don't want the default price, I want the Master Merchant price. Whoop, why is that not going down? Something's broken. Let's see. As I look at it, it says TTC suggests between 5 and 7, so selling it in the guild store, so I'm going to go around down because I'd rather sell it. So I'm going to list that one. So that one is listed. I could hit it again and put 2 up. All Right. So is yours coming up the same, Death?
Yeah, so far.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's sell some cotton. TT suggests between 10 and 12. It's already set at 10, so I'm going to list that one. So if I want to list out of my inventory, I could take something. Let's see what I got here. Probably have nothing to sell. I could sell a ring. So TTC suggests 601 to 751. And there's all the information, how many listings there are, what the average pricing's been. Oh, that graph. You can see the graph. I can't mouse over it without losing it, but you'll see the different prices that things have sold over the last 31 days. So that's another thing you can try to do if you want things to sell is make sure you're selling, mid-range to low range if you want to sell fast. So I'm going to sell it for 500 because I want to sell today. All right. Once again, back to the crap bag. Okay, so this is kind of how you go along for selling. Um, throw a stack. Like if I only wanted to sell 50, 50 of those, I can change it to 50. TT suggests between 10 and 13. I'm going to leave it at 9. Just give it a quick flip. Ooh, damn, those are expensive. But I don't sell things I need, so that ain't going to be sold today. So anyway, so that's the selling aspect of it. So using the combination of Master Merchant and TTC, you can decide what you want to sell things for quite quickly. And that way you're not selling too much and having stuff just sitting there or selling it too low and losing out on some proper profit. Okay, next I'll show you how to buy from the guild store. That's another thing Awesome Guild Store is great for. So from Nerds, let's see what I want to buy. Um, if you're looking for a particular weapon, let's say we wanted a Mother Sorrow, I can just go in here and all right, so we're looking for Inferno Staff of Mother Sorrow. Okay, so no one is selling that. Okay, so now I just search this out. There's one for sale, quite high priced. It's showing up red because it's too high a price. But if I wanted to, I could just search out deal range. So let's kick out the Mother Sorrow and just see if there's anything that's a good deal here today. So one thing I just do for fun sometimes is I'll turn this filter down, either good or sometimes even below that to great. And here's some stuff that, based off of the Master Merchant suggested pricing, it's telling me that this is well undervalued. However, when I look at TTC, it's saying 131 to 164, so 155 really isn't that good a deal. It's just what it thought it was a good deal. So I'm going to go to all. There's Hollow Jack bows. So just for fun, have this loaded, turn it to buy it. Those are the best deals, but then just confirm that it's actually a good deal. Um, this is Awesome Guild Store that's doing a lot of this for us. You can actually search for style motifs, unknown. If you click that, so if you're trying to find the motifs that you don't know, so right now for motifs that I don't know, there's nothing for sale in Sneaky Bow. However, Nern's Guardians, there's 3 motifs for sale that I do not know. And Peladeus has 2 of them. Now, thing is, there is no history on these because these ones have just come out quite recently, so I don't have any sales history on them at all. So they're showing up as green 0%. This is red because I don't have enough gold on this character at this point in time to buy it. But it's also fun. You can do the same thing with recipes. Look for recipes you don't know. It can be a food or drink recipe. This character doesn't know that. As you can see, though, I've got another add-on called Unknown Tracker, and it's telling me which character does know it. So Tim Sawyer knows this recipe. So if I was looking for recipes, I wouldn't buy this because it's an expensive recipe that somebody already knows. So do you think you can buy and sell good on with that information there, Deathtoll?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was able to post something to sell and buy a couple things as well. So yeah, I think all good information.
Awesome. Okay, let's go run over to the other guild stores, see if we can find any deals. Although I find usually you're not going to find a good deal in one of the main guild stores. But when you get out to some of the ones in the more remote places or in a lot of the different outlaw refuges, there's a lot better chance of picking up some good deals. But right now I need to find out if I'm going to have any motifs I can actually get yet. You're always better off when a motif first comes out. You're better off selling them for the first few weeks, everything you get, because you'll get your top amount of gold for it. For myself, I'll probably wait a couple weeks before I start buying them up. But in a couple weeks, I'll start buying everything I can find until I know them all. Haha, Lucian Alliance. This is the guild at Rookson. Do you have any idea where they're even getting that motif yet, Deto? I think it's from.
No, I'm not sure where they're getting it.
Yeah, I think it's from one of the one of those new dungeons that came out within the last year. Yeah. I'll have to ask Peladeus where he scored those.
Can I help you?
Where is he? He's on. Let's whisper. So with Master Merchant, TTC, if somebody's looking for a price, you can just typically, if you right click on the item, you'll see some of the different options. Price to chat. Excuse me. Whoops, not to Peladeus though. Yeah. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, are you offline again, Deathtoll? I think Deathtoll crashed. He has disappeared. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. So as you can see, there's price to chat. That'll be my Master Merchant's price. And this price to chat will be the TTC. And I think that's probably about all we really need to know about selling. Hopefully this tutorial wasn't too painful.
In your own homeland.
And with that, I think I'll sign off. Have a good night.